Do you have a special someone you can't stop thinking about? Do you wish you could do something unique with them? Are you wanting to adventure and experience something new and exciting? Well, if so, today is your lucky day. Who are we? We are a specialized group of planners here to help you. Essentially, we're here to help coordinate trips, events, and vacations you want to go on. What we do is we get to know our clientele, and then we can specialize a specific itinerary geared directly to your wants and needs. We're given a specific budget and a timeline, and with that, we help to coordinate your perfect ideal date. Today we'll be discussing the perfect date. Myself, Kalia, as well as Adriana, Ben, and Jackie will be here to discuss the perfect date itinerary for our specialized couple. First, I'll introduce the lovely couple. This is Carlos and Matt. Here's a little bit of background about them. They originally met in college at the University of Hawaii, Manoa. They've been together for 3 years, and they've recently married. Congratulations. Although they're unable to take a real honeymoon, they found that they're both very busy with their work schedules, and although they can't take a specialized honeymoon or a long getaway, they do still want to do something special and something relatively within budget as well as close to Hawaii. So our job was to come up with a perfect date, essentially, that they could spend their honeymoon on. And this is what we've come up with. So the adventure will be in California. They'll be spending 3 beautiful days throughout the state of California, visiting 5 exciting cities, and being one super in-love couple. We hope that you enjoy our itinerary that we've created so far. And first, Ben will discuss the first day of our California adventure.
Thank you, Kalea, and congratulations to you two on this momentous, memorable milestone in your relationship. Aloha, I'm Ben, and I'm here to tell you about your first day's activities in California. In the evening in Honolulu, you will be heading out to the airport. Upon arrival, check in with United to find that you have free complimentary upgraded first-class seats on your way to San Francisco. Congratulations. Enjoy a great dinner and a great night rest before arriving at SFO. Upon awakening, enjoy an amazing sunrise as well as breakfast before landing. Gather your luggage, hop aboard AirTran, and over to the rental car terminal. Up to level 4, you will find Fox, where you'll pick up your car. Driving into the city, you will stop at the Presidio Inn, which is your motel for this evening. Drop off the car, as well as your luggage, and then take a nice little stroll down the street over to your bike rental shop. There you will pick up your bikes and head over to the San Francisco Bay Trail. This trail traverses the entire bay. On your way to the Golden Gate Bridge, you will stop at the Warming Hut Cafe. Here, you'll enjoy a couple nice warm drinks, either coffee or hot chocolate of your choice, ciders, up to you, as well as some pastries. Grab a nice little photo op there by the bay. Continue on to the Golden Gate Bridge and enjoy the amazing trip across. Upon arrival on the other side, you can continue up to the top of the Marin County Trail to see an amazing, gorgeous view if you feel up to it. If you're too chilly, don't worry, head back into the city. Grab another photo op before heading in. Arriving back at the city, stop at the Ghirardelli Square, in which you will enjoy an amazing display of what the old historic chocolate factory used to be. Here, you can enjoy different restaurants or snack shops, as well as the Ghirardelli chocolate and ice cream shop, in which you can pick up a couple snacks or souvenir chocolates to take back with you. But don't eat too much, because next you're heading over to the Fisherman's Wharf, in which you'll be enjoying an amazing lunch. Here at the Fisherman's Wharf on the backside, you can find an amazing array of seals that are hanging out on piers that have been shut down to the public as a safety to the seals as well as the public. These seals come in to the bay after having their little pups, so make sure you take your camera so you can enjoy a great shot of some great nature within San Francisco. After filling up in Fisherman's Wharf, hop aboard your cable car for your tour of the city. Over to Market Street, you will enjoy an amazing view of the city. Up to the top of the hill, you can see Alcatraz Island. Upon returning to Fisherman's Wharf, grab your bikes and take a nice stroll, if you feel like it and if you have time, along the streets of San Francisco. If you feel tired and need a little cat nap before dinner, head back to your hotel. Otherwise, feel free to explore any other spots that you might have in mind. In the evening, you will be heading over to the Tipsy Pig. The Tipsy Pig specializes in sustainable, locally sourced products when seasonally available. They also have craft cocktails spun up from their award-winning bartenders there on site. If you still feel time to head out into the city, feel free to. Otherwise, head back to your hotel for a great night's sleep at the Presidio Inn, right outside the Presidio State Trust of San Francisco. An amazing stay. You will have a great night's sleep to recoup from a hard day's work of activity. Feel free to stay and enjoy anything out of your complimentary first-class minibar within your room. All expenses have been paid at this hotel. Thank you very much for your cooperation into today's itinerary. Tomorrow, Day 2's activities will be presented by Jackie. Thank you, Jackie, and take it away.
How exciting! Thanks, Ben, for that fun-packed first day. I'm here now to take you to Day 2. We're going to start with Napa Valley. Wine country is beautiful this time of year. Actually, it's beautiful all times of year, and that's why we're going to take you there. It is the world-famous wine-growing region, as you can see. A morning drive to Napa will be short, about 1.5 hours, nothing too strenuous. You want to keep your energy high for all the things that we have planned for you throughout the day. But the drive to Napa is really beautiful because there's a lot of really green, rolling hills, picturesque, especially in the morning when it's not as hot. So feel free to bust out your camera phone if you have one. So we're going to start with brunch and mimosas. We've got to fuel up for the rest of the day. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mimosas? That's not wine. We're in wine country. And you're right. It's not. But wine's coming later. For brunch, you're going to be at Grace's table. So be sure to try the fish tacos. We've heard from past contenders or past clients that the fish tacos are fantastic. It features the fish of the day, cheddar cheese, black beans, all on a tortilla that's made in-house with a delicious chili lime dressing. And of course, more mimosas to wash it down. As promised, there's the wine. We're going to take you on the wine tasting tour at the Terraces, which is a family-operated winery. It's been in Napa for over 130 years, so you can trust they know what they're doing, and they'll find you a wine that you'll love. They also bottle balsamic vinegar, so be sure to pick up a bottle on the way out for your grandparents. From there, we're going to take you to Monterey Bay. The drive also is short. It's only about 2 hours. In Monterey, the one thing that you have to see no matter what is the aquarium, of course. So that's where we're going to go now. The Monterey Aquarium is huge. It's been around for many years, just as many years as the winery. A lot of open, gaping, man-made, amazing things to see. Any type of sea life you can imagine, you can see it there at the Monterey Aquarium. What's also really nice about the aquarium is it gives you a lot of time to sit and talk. And so, since you've been traveling a lot, or maybe after brunch or anything like that, it would be nice to have like a relaxing day, gazing at things, wondering what the point of life is, and just getting to know your partner a little bit better. From there, we're going to finish it off with a hotel stay. The Clement Monterey is a luxury hotel in Monterey that's right on the pier. It's super luxurious. It's around the nightlife of Monterey, which really isn't that much, so it's really another perfect opportunity to really slow down a bit, take a break from all the drinking that you've been doing, or maybe actually drink more, and just get to know your partner. The hotel's beautiful. It overlooks the pier, as I said. There's a lot of activities to take place there, and it's pretty much like the nice summary to what was a great, perfect day too.
Thank you so much, Jackie, for getting us excited about day 2. My name is Adriana, and I will be going over what we have planned for you for day 3. Day 3 is going to take us over to Hearst Castle, which is a 2-hour and 40-minute drive from San Simon, California. To San Simon, California, from Napa, California. The ticket cost is going to be $25 a person. However, that is per tour, and lucky for you, we have everything booked in advance and planned for you, so that's no need to worry. The castle is very special because it was built in 1919 and was originally owned by William Randolph Hearst and was actually a family heir to him, the land itself. He decided to build a castle on top of the land that he was given by his parents. And he was a very important newspaper tycoon back in the early 1800s, and of course his wealth carried out. So he was able to build 165 rooms on 250,000 acres, which also includes 127 acres of gardens. We chose to take you to this castle because it's perfect for a date. Of course, it's significant to U.S. history, and it's also a California state park. This castle gives us the opportunity to go to multiple tours and allows us to make reservations for you in order to make sure that you see as much as possible. The first tour you'll be doing will be the Grand Rooms tour, which takes about 45 minutes. You'll be able to see the assembly room, the refectory, the billiard room, the theater, the gardens, the Neptune pool, as well as the Roman pool. The best thing about the Hearst Castle is that all of these pieces are very significant and very important to American history. The architect is done beautifully, and if you see something in the castle, it's most likely to be a very rare piece or very rare furniture. And there may be other pieces in the world that are similar to it or like it. However, these pieces date back to the 18 and 1900s, which is why they're so significant, and they're preserved and upkept very well. The next tour you'll be doing will be the upstairs suites tour, which will take another 45 minutes. You'll be able to see Dodge's Suite, the exquisite library, which is huge, the Gothic suite, duplex bedrooms, and once again, the gardens, the Neptune pool, and the Roman pool. Now, if you're not interested in seeing the pools and the gardens again, which I highly doubt that will be the case, there may be an opportunity for you to opt out of that portion of the tour. However, I highly encourage you to go and see them because this will give you a second opportunity to go ahead and take those perfect photos with you and your partner. It's going to be fun. You guys can be silly. It'll give you guys a great opportunity to really showcase your personalities each time you go and visit these, the pools and the gardens as well. Something totally different each time. Lastly, you're going to go ahead and look at the cottages and kitchens tour. First, you will see Casa del Monte, which is House B, and House A, Casa del Mar. These were done in Spanish style by William Randolph Hearst and his architect. Then you will see the kitchen, which prepared all of the food and still does on a weekly basis for the staff. It's prepared by the staff for the guests. And of course, you will go and see the Neptune pool and the Roman pool again, and the very famous wine cellar. After Hearst Castle, you will go ahead and head over to the Santa Monica Pier. You'll be taking a flight there, and you have money to play at the arcade. Go ahead and enjoy yourselves there. Finish up by having dinner at the Santa Monica Pier, and after dinner, you guys will go ahead and take a flight back to Honolulu. Thank you guys so much. Kalia will be concluding the rest of everything that we have planned for you and giving you a summary about that, as well as answering any questions that you guys may have. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben, Jackie, and Adriana for that awesome breakdown into our 3-day itinerary adventure in California. So here to summarize it all up, the all-inclusive perfect date for Carlos and Matt specifically, the 3 days in California are the 5 cities: San Francisco, Napa Valley, Monterey, Hearst Castle, and Santa Monica Pier, with the 10 exciting activities: bike riding through San Francisco and on the Golden Gate Bridge, Ghirardelli Square, the cable cars throughout San Francisco, Fisherman's Wharf, then the drive down to Napa Valley and the Napa Valley wine tour, the Monterey Aquarium, the 3 tours at Hearst Castle, and finally the Santa Monica Pier, not including all of the different restaurants and exciting hotels getting to stay throughout the trip, all within 72 hours and just under $3,000. We hope that you enjoyed this itinerary and this specialized adventure for Carlos and Matt, and we hope you consider in the future booking us for your next adventure or trip. Thank you, and have a good night.